Welcome back, everyone. So for today's video, I'm gonna look at a subscriber that game that was submitted to me, and I wanted to look at this game. I've not seen how the game ends. I just wanted to look at this game because holy cow, what an opening hand! When your second worst card is Space Elevator, you know you have a pretty good hand. Um, there's two paths you can take this. Well, three really. You can go the full engine setup and say I'm not touching Asteroid or Deimos or any of that stuff. You're nuts if you do that because these are fantastic cards. You can go the pure terraforming route, which I think is reasonable. And if you're going that route, I think you take Ecoline and you're going to skip stuff like anti-grav. You're going to do like restricted area, viral, asteroid, Arctic algae, Deimos, and lake. You're going to need to find some heat control, but with 4 heat bumps already in hand, it's not so bad. I think it's reasonable to go that route. Restricted area is good to have card draw, but you're not going to want to play it immediately. It's going to be more of a I want to put it here on the other side of the oceans to get these rebates pretty cheaply and effectively. Personally, I think I would prefer the mid-range route where you plan on doing some terraforming and some engine building. Anti-grav is such a strong card. If you can get it online and with 2 science tags in hand, one of which draws cards, I think we're well on our way. I think Space Elevator is not good enough when you don't have Steel Prod, so I would skip it. And then it's up to your choice on how you want to go. If you're going mid-range, I think I prefer Credicore. If you're going terraforming, I think I prefer Ecoline. Playing towards anti-grav, I'm taking Credicore, I think. And so I would do Earth Office, AGT, Restricted Area, Arctic Algae, Deimos, Lake, Viral, and Asteroid. I would keep those 8. You could skip Lake Marineris. I think that is a reasonable decision to make. But I think of Lake Marineris as insurance. If you're playing an early Arctic algae, what you want to have happen is you want the oceans to come down early. If the oceans come down early, Lake is dead, but oh well, we gambled 2 mega credits on it. If the oceans don't come down early, then Lake is insane. So in this way, I kind of see it as like hedging our bets. Like you do with stock options sometimes. Okay, I'm going to hope that this is good, but if it's not, I'm going to have this really good thing as well, such that either way it goes, I'm coming out on top. So that's my reasoning behind the cards. Let's see what Pegasus, our protagonist here, does. Okay, he skips Lake. Like I said, you heard my reasoning before. I'd have taken it, but it's fine what he did. Let's keep going. Okay, Arctic algae without viral enhancers is a no-no. I do not like that one bit. Yeah, if you're going to play Arctic algae, play viral enhancers first. You could play restricted area first and just start drawing, working towards AGT. Since we're not Ecoline, I'm not looking at getting a plant anytime soon. So I think it is fine to go ahead and just play restricted area and start drawing. But waiting on it is fine as well. Just play the viral enhancers first. Our opponent gets power and then strip mine. Look at him go. That's a pretty good icy start. And then industrial microbes. And then mine? Dude, this guy has a sick start. Like that is, we had an insane hand too, but he had a really good hand as well. This is definitely not over. If we don't find a way to scale up our production and get our anti-grav online, he has the advantage right now. And oh no, NRA versus AI Central. Oh, okay. So we're glad we went the engine route now. So we're Credicore, so we can play the AI Central much more efficiently than we could if we were Ecoline. On the other hand, if we were Ecoline, we could take the NRA and we'd be very happy to be one more plant tag closer to turning this online. So I think both have upside. Since we went the mid-range route with Credicore, I think you take AI Central. If you were Ecoline going Rush, I think you would take NRA here. So just terrible luck when you get 2 S-rank cards in Gen 2 that drastically determine your outcome. But with what we got, I would take AI Central. Which he does. Okay. Ooh, wow. I think you gotta take Big Asteroid. We have a not really nice heat control here. We can end the game on our terms whenever we want, and Credit Core's ability gets us rebates in all of these, so take Big Asteroid. What? He took Fuel Factory over NRA? Okay, that's just a clear mistake. I get it, you got steel, you got power, you want to develop it, but NRA's far better than Fuel Factory ever will be. So thanks. I guess we're looking pretty good right now. So I would take 1, 2, and 3. I recognize that we still don't really have much we can play right now, and we are still kind of poor. We're just going to efficiently develop our restricted area and draw some cards, and hopefully we'll find some better development to then go with AI Central and Antigrav. Uh, oh, um, okay. You got to take the AI Central in this position, I think. You had your chance to go full rush when you were at the corp selection screen, and you chose not to because you're Ecoline. Well, because you didn't choose Ecoline. So we're in a mid-range strategy, and I think that means you have to take AI Central here. I think skipping that is a big mistake. We'll see how this plays out. So he plays that Fuel Factory he kept, so sure, makes sense to me. Let's see what else he does. Rover Construction. I mean, okay, you have steel, might as well use it. Only one card left in hand though, so he's kind of stuck without getting some card draw. He's not going to be able to do much. Okay, we play Restricted Area. I would like that if we had AI a lot more. I think it's still fine, but it's a little weak now, since we don't have a big science payoff to work towards except Antigrav, which is kind of far away. Alright, and we get Giant Space Mirror. Giant Space Mirror is fine. It's not great. Ooh, big brain. We put the restricted area on the titanium so our opponent can't do the mining rights there. Nice. Obviously, he had no way of knowing that was going to happen, but it worked out. Because personally, my instinct would be to go on the card. The card can help us find more science tags since I'd keep AI Central, and then maybe find mining area, and then you put it there. But you know, different cards can result in different ways of approaching it. So it worked out for him there. And that's it for our opponent. So here, you can play Giant Space Mirror. That does get some heat rolling over. However, I think it's too expensive with what we've got going on. If we were Ecoline, I would be more okay with getting the energy rolling over to heat. But we have no development. Everything is still 0. TR is still 20. I think I would want to save my money and try and play some of these bigger space events and get the titanium rebate and the credit core rebate and just kind of chain them for development at this scenario. So the fact that we're not is, if we're going to play Giant Space Mirror, that'd be a problem. So let's see what he does. Okay, he is playing the Giant Space Mirror. So I don't like that very much. I understand the rationale, but I think we're splitting our attention in too many different ways, and it's just not efficient enough of development with what's in our hand here compared to what our opponent's doing. Yeah, alright, and, well, that sucks. Immediately we have energy tapping in the opponent's, in this draft, which we don't want to get tapped, but at the same time, our opponent is 0 cards in hand. I don't think you can give him business contacts and help him develop. And we have Earth Office too, so I don't even hate business contacts. I do hate business contacts. I think this is the most overrated card in the game. People go out of their way to pick it, thinking how insane it is, but it's 10 mega credits to see 4 cards, and sometimes they're just 4 garbage cards, and then you just waste 8 mega credits. You saboed yourself, basically. But with Earth Office, it's a lot more palatable, and yeah, I don't hate it here. I think you gotta take it, and then you're real sad you played the Giant Space Mirror because the energy tapping just showed up. Okay, well, these are some good cards. I would take kelp farming because we have NRA and we have viral enhancers and our Arctic algae. It rewards us for SPing oceans, or we'd rather not SP them, but we can SP them when we have this type of ocean synergy. So I would take kelp here. I mean, magnetizer, cloud seeding, neither of them matters. Whichever one you want. I guess magnetizer's technically progress towards builder, so sure, take magnetizer. Ooh, and he gives us small animals back. I'll be honest, against another high-rated player, like 700 elo. I'm not 700 elo. We'll go lower. 600 elo-ish. I would definitely take small animals because I believe they would get plant prod at some point. However, our opponent gave us fuel factory for NRA. Or gave us NRA for fuel factory, excuse me. So I'm not really confident they care about plants, so I would not take the small animals. Some metagaming here. I would probably just take kelp farming from this pack. We're pretty poor. We need to be a little more lean, especially since we don't have a clear path to anti-grav, and we spent all that money on giant space mirror. I think we're at the point of having to watch what we buy here so we can continue to develop. Okay, he buys 2. Again, I don't hate business contacts with Earth Office. I just don't think we can really afford to do anything with it right now. And I think that the money needs to be going to development and not card draw right now. Okay, well that's unfortunate. We found the mining area that I had talked about, but he'd have taken it from us anyway, so whatever. Okay. It looks like he's going towards business contacts, and I've already talked about how I do not like that. We get energy tapped, yeah, that sucks. Radchem factory, okay, he's back to 0 cards, but it is still development, so overall it's okay. Alright, so we're playing business contacts. Please be good cards, otherwise we're in big trouble. Oh... Dev Center and Gene Repair. Oh, AI Central. What could have been? We had a nice road to get you online, and then anti-grav not long after. I would take Dev Center, and I would take Gene Repair, and I would play Dev Center and draw cards since we're going down this line. You don't want to be spending a lot of money on draw, but I think we at least have a path back towards anti-grav now with these science tags. So anti-grav can be a massive amount of development just by itself. So I'm okay with taking these and working towards that. Okay, I don't like the deep well heating. What's the deep well heating doing for us here? We don't need the energy. Anyway, play Dev Center and then draw with it. Be what I do. Oh, we're playing deep well heating? That's like an SP asteroid. We don't even need the energy. We cannot afford to SP asteroid in this position. I hate that. I absolutely hate that play. Oh, more science, AI, anti-grav. We had such a good line for it. I mean, I get that we're poor, but with global discounts, I think we could have made it work. I would still take Trans-Neptune Probe here. Okay, we're taking livestock. I don't like that. I get we have viral enhancers, but livestock's not good enough to keep at Gen 4 when we are as broke as we are. Again, some more science tags. I would take Lagrange. Our opponent has 8 titanium just lying around. Giving them science tags could be a little scary. Invention contest is good as well for them, but I would just prefer to get rid of the permanent science tag. Though we already have anti-grav and AI Central accounted for, so there's not that much scary stuff the science tag can turn on. Okay, invention contest is, like I said, reasonable. I'd have just done Lagrange. Rad suits, sure. We're not. No, the other cards don't matter. Buy none. None of this is good enough here, is my opinion. But we're buying 2. I can excuse the invention contest for later on. I hate the fuel generators. What is this fuel generators doing for us besides lowering our income even further? I would never buy that in this position. Our opponent is SPing an ocean? I guess they're desperate for cards, but sheesh. And they're just playing sponsors. Okay, well, it is kind of interesting here to SP an ocean, to be quite honest. We can put one down right there and just get a conversion and make progress towards our kelp farming, but I think you have to be disciplined here. You have to say, no, no, I need to develop a little more efficiently than just SP Ocean in this situation. Let's draw a card and see. Oh, nope, nope, we are SPing an Ocean. Well, I said it was tempting. I guess the temptation was too much for him. Toll station is not what you're looking for. We draw building industries. See, if we drawn first, we could have played building industries, and then that helps us then play dev center more efficiently, and that'd have been a lot better. Though we'd have drawn toll station, not building industries. So, you know, order of cards and all that. I think you don't want to give the guy with 4 steel prod geothermal power, but you also don't want to give him capital. I would still go geothermal power, I think, but you could certainly make the argument for capital. We take birds. Yeah, birds is a good card, but again, I don't see our opponent ever getting plant prod since he passed this NRA. And even with viral enhancers, I think I value getting rid of steel cards first, and then maybe birds on the wheel. Well, you know, no joke, I would actually take plantation in this situation. Plantation is progress towards our NRA. Plantation is a way to develop. It is a better card for him since he apparently is never planning on getting any plant prod. That I would take plantation and I would let him take the insects so that I don't think it's ever going to be good. In fact, I'm going to make the bold prediction. I bet you for some reason he's going to take the heat trappers because it's a building tag and give us insects because who cares about plant prod? Let's see if I'm right. But let's see what Pegasus does first because I think most players would snap insects here because it's an S tier card. But looking at the game state, looking at what we're trying to do, plantation seems clearly better to me. And he does. Nicely done, Pegasus. Yeah, I like the plantation pick a lot. Capital. Don't give it back to him. He did it. Oh, he did it. He gave us the insects back. Oh, the things I miss having my ELO filter set to 500 ELO and higher. So again, I would not take birds here because I don't think this guy's ever getting a plant prod. I would take plantation and insects, and that would be it for me. Okay, he's keeping birds. His greed's getting to him. We're still pretty poor, man. I don't think we can keep excess cards, and I don't think birds is doing anything for us, honestly. Oh no. I just noticed that 3 cards gets us the 16 for planner. For the love of God, Pegasus, do not claim planner. Do not claim planner. That is the worst thing you could possibly do right now because we are still so poor. We have other times to claim planner. Okay, restricted area draws us permafrost. That's fine. Oh no, he claimed planner. Oh, we're dead. This is so bad. Like, this is almost on the verge of game losing, except our hand is stacked, and our opponent, has been just drawing random cards, some of which don't seem to be that good. But you can't claim planner here. Not when you got 4 mega credits left and 23 TR, and that's all you got going on here. Our opponent does Lagrange, makes sense since they have all that titanium. Oh, did they just draw the IO mining from the Lagrange? Wow. Pretty good. That is a lot of production, but they've been, like I said, a little poor on cards. We'll see if they find the cards to make up for it. Geothermal, yeah, makes sense. Really? Micro mills? Okay. The game is just like taunting us. Like, hey, that AI Central, you remember that AI Central? How do you like this AI Central now? You know, just you want mass. Mass would be a perfect bridge from AI Central to anti-grav, but we can't because we didn't take it, and we haven't played any of our science tags, as a matter of fact, except our restricted area. And honestly, I don't even think Mass Converter is that good for our opponent right now. I think the bigger risk is giving them Inventor's Guild and giving them card draw with their insane production. So I think you have to take Inventor's Guild, but at this point we've spent so many generations doing nothing, not developing, that we can't do it. Like, Inventor's Guild isn't playable. I don't think Dev Center is playable anymore. It's just reaching this point of having done nothing, we can do nothing. It's expensive being poor. Okay, he does take the Inventor's Guild. Titanium Mine, I guess. Cut it from him since he played IO. Mineral Deposit can help us play some of our building tags, I guess. Again, like, can you even keep any of this? Like, it's Gen 6. Ideally, you'd expect the game to end around Gen 12. So it means we got, like, 5 more production cycles left, basically. So that's 15. It costs 10. I guess it's still technically worth buying and playing, but it's close at this point. I guess you take the mineral deposit too, so you can buy 2, but I really want to like go big asteroid, Deimos, just like start developing somehow. Okay, he does do mineral deposit and titanium mine, but I don't know, man. Seems pretty sketchy. Robo workforce on strip mine? Okay. So strip mine is a fine card, but notice that when you copy strip mine, you do not get the 2 TR. So roboing just 2 power for the minerals, not that good. And on top of that, you're already in a glut of minerals right now. I think trying to spend your real money and getting rid of your power and converting it all to minerals that you already have an abundance of is a mistake from our opponent here. But he funds miners, so I guess miners secured. We draw Zeppelins, that's kind of garbage. Guess we're playing mineral deposit for the titanium mine. Raising. Oh, what? We're playing just a regular asteroid here? Okay. That is a heat production. I recognize that. It still feels wrong to me because Asteroid doesn't get the benefits of the titanium from Big Asteroid, and it doesn't get the credit core rebate from Big Asteroid. And we're not killing any plants. I would probably not have done that. I'd have waited on the asteroid to kind of try and chain it together with the other space events. Since we bought the titanium mine, I'd have just focused on playing the titanium mine and getting some titanium, and then with the titanium, then trying to go for the space events next gen. But I mean, we're already well off the rails of where I'd have been this game. Okay. Oh, game, why are you doing this to us? Alright, so you gotta take the research. We passed the mass converter. He's at 3 science tags. AGT could have come online very easily, I think, this game, but... Dude, are you serious? We have to now pick between Comet or Quantum? And we gave him mass converter already, but Quantum's not playable for us because we spent all our time doing nothing but just deep well heating and energy and asteroids. Oh, man. I think you have to take Comet, and you're not happy about it, but you just need to pray that it is not another science tag in this guy's hand to enable the Quantum in the mass. Alright, that's what he does. Local heat trapping because Dust Seals is not a card. I'm sure our opponent will surprise me by playing it regardless. We'll see. Like, honestly, AGT can't come on anymore. We spent so much time doing everything but playing our science tags that I don't think we have an efficient way to get AGT online this game before the game ends. I think we're just kind of forced to take Comet and hope to find optimal arrow braking. That's my plan right now. Alright, that's what he does. I commend him reading the game state correctly there and recognizing that. Alright, Open City. That's a card I'm glad our opponent doesn't have, at least. Ah, dude, he has the research outpost. That means he gets the quantum online, which means he probably gets the mass online, which means he's got discounts of space for days. And oh, that is so bad. He placed it not a great spot, but he has been desperate for cards, so it's maybe okay. Yeah, here's the quantum. Okay, we are doing the big asteroid stuff now, which I do like. Getting the credit core rebate and getting some titanium back. What is the fuel generators doing here? I hate that play. We definitely don't need to lose our production right now. Okay, yeah, he played the dust seals. I somehow knew he would. And there's the mass converter. Well, at least he doesn't have anti-grav, I suppose. Alright, we're playing the building industries now. Like, just don't play the power. We don't need to play the power. We already have power. Just, we've delayed our production so long that our production is now kind of bad. I'm not sure there's enough time in the game for it to pay off. Let's see what our opponent does. Lightning Harvest and Protected Habs. Alright, well, guess we're not killing any more plants this game. Not that I think he's ever getting plants, so don't think that matters so much. Well, on the one hand, water splitting plant is playable for him, which is kind of annoying. On the other hand, he has protected habs. I'm not sure I really want to give him design microorganisms, but I don't think he believes in plant prod anyway, so you could take the water splitting plant here. I think it's okay. Yeah, I mean, it's nothing to be excited about either. Ooh, towing a comet's really good, but Noctis farming is our third tag for NRA, but we can't play the NRA because we don't have the plantation down, because we don't have the science tag down, so that you can't develop anything, and oh, what a mess. Maybe he gives Noctis farming back to us just like he did the insects. I think you take the Noctis farming and you're super sad about towing a comet. Okay, towing a comet's reasonable, but I think the plant tag's pretty important for our goals here. GHG. Okay, land claim. I don't think land claim's that good, but I mean, at this point we're kind of reaching the point where I'm not sure much matters. We just have done nothing compared to what all our opponent has done. Just towing a comet, nothing else. Okay, you did that correctly. Our opponent kept 4 cards, and one of them is Mars U. Uh-oh, I don't like where this is going. Trans-Neptune Probe, draw on more. Okay, it's not so good. We can play Comet. Is there any real point to playing Comet over towing a Comet? I guess we don't have the plant for conversion, so sure. Comet makes enough sense. We can get the credit core rebate, and honestly now we can towing a Comet and get a conversion. I don't hate that so much. Alright, we draw urbanized area. Fine. Okay, our opponent has Archie Noctis farming. So now they're getting plant prod? When they passed NRA and insects? I guess protected habs was what was the decider for them. Plants suck before protected habs. Not that they have protected habs. Plants good? I don't know. Maybe they just randomly cycled into it. I don't know. Alright, so we are doing towing a comet. I think that's fine. Let's let us get a conversion. Okay, I do like the conversion there because that now enables us to go for the mining area to start making some progress there. Okay, he plays the GHG bacteria. It is a Mars use cycle. That's why I'd have taken it over land claim, I think. Alright, mining area down. That's nice. Heat's going up. We are starting to get some TR going on here. We're at 33 TR, so we are no longer dirt poor. We do have an outside shot at Terraformer. We're also not too far from Gardener. Yeah, I don't love where we're at. I'd have done things a lot different as I've talked about, but I think maybe we have a path to recover this game. I guess Natural Preserve is unplayable, so I would just take the water import from Europa, since with 23 titanium and IO already played, that is a potential threat. Yeah. Oh, man. Why do these things keep happening to us? I guess it's Protected Valley. You're not thrilled about playing Protected Valley, but it is better than the SP Greenery. Gives us access to the oceans on the bottom. It is a plant tag for insects and NRA. Viral enhancers. Works with it. I think this has to be the pick. Alright, he does. Nice. Hired Raiders. Take some steel from him. Yep. Subrez is interesting. Honestly, I think we're still a little poor. We need to save our money and just focus on these two to get the viral, plantation, Protected Valley, NRA stuff going on here. He bought 4. So did he buy Natural Preserve as a cycle? Interesting. Media Group? Okay. Okay. We might be back in this one. That is like maybe the best card we could have possibly found. Only like optimal arrow breaking could be better. That is so good for us. Oh, okay. Adapted Lichen to cycle a card and then play the Natural Preserve to now cycle another card. Okay. Some pretty big brain stuff going over here from Reverse. Thank God he doesn't have Antigraph. Okay, Hired Raiders. Yes. I had taken Steel. Wait. What? He didn't take Protected Valley? What? Well, Protected Valley it's not good, but it was definitely something we needed to help enable all the stuff we're trying to do here. Why did we not take Protected Valley? Okay, well, yeah, I guess cash is fine then. Martian Rails? With the one city? Like, dude, I like memeing about Martian Rails as much as the next guy, but this isn't good. this is gonna take you at least 2 gens to pay off, and if you bought the stupid card, it's gonna take you 5. Like, that's just bad. Bad. Alright, we finally get the plantation down after all these years. And then we sub-res, which now lets us get another greenery down. Our opponent plays some heat prod. I guess when you have infinite titanium, you might as well. Okay, I do like getting access to the ocean rebates. I do like getting the conversion. We are kind of setting up for him to get the heat bonus here. Like, there's no way we are SPing for it, because we need to develop our insects and our NRA. So yeah, I don't quite love this, but maybe our opponent won't SP for it. I don't know. We'll find out. Invention contest. Alright, what are we finding? Grass. Honestly, Underground City, really interesting as well. It's a city to go in these 3-point spots we've just created. We have the energy. We have good steel production. I honestly don't hate Underground City, but I think it's still grass with insects and NRA, especially since we didn't keep Protected Valley. Okay, that's what we did. Wait, our opponent played ants? Our opponent used ants to eat from their own GHG bacteria? That is their grand plan? Okay, they clearly have too much money. They just don't know what to do with themselves, because, wow, that is not good. We claim Gardner. I hate that. Stop. He's not getting Terraformer. He's not getting Mayor. I mean, maybe he is with Phobos or Ganymede Colony, but he hasn't shown any signs of it. He has Builder, sure, but he can't afford to claim it right now anyway, so we're not in danger of him opening up with 2 awards here, or 2 milestones. So save our money, try and get the plant stuff down, try and make progress towards the NRA and the insects. The more we delay these, the more we're losing. It's already Gen 10, so it's already not even that good. You gotta take the tech demo from the guy that has 28 titanium in Mars U and is looking for cards. But he's gonna love that immigration shuttles combined with the Martian rails, and he's really gonna be bringing in the money. Okay, Nuke Zone's good. We definitely want Nuke Zone. Get the chance to go down here for 6 money. I guess take the corporate stronghold. Not that it's very good, but no, there are already 3-point cities set up. No point in giving them to him. He has a bunch of steel. He's looking for steel dumps. So, and the Martian rails threat as well, right? Gotta anticipate that. So you definitely take Nuke Zone. I guess you take Tech Demo with Media Group, but we already have card draw like Meet Dev Center that's just been sitting around here doing nothing. Very frustrating. Our opponent once again buys 4. Might as well. What? He played Design Microorganisms? That card from like 3 gens ago? He's getting Plant Prod now when he didn't want Insects and NRA? Like, I can't predict this guy. This guy is a wild card. Holy moly. Maybe I should just not comment and just be along for the ride, because I don't know what's going on. Wait, we even kept Corporate Stronghold? Why? Because of the 3-point city threat? Who cares? We're Credit Core. We already have Open City. You know, please don't play Corporate Stronghold. It's so bad in Gen 10. Okay, grass. That's fine. Oh, we're SPing an ocean? Oh, no. Stop. We already had NRA online. Don't do that. Oh, man. Okay, you can convert back for the 8% oxygen at least. Yeah, Nuke Zone for 6 cash back. That's good. Our opponent does Martian Rails for 1 and eats their own GHG bacteria. Oh gosh, we are playing this Corporate Stronghold. What a garbage play. Look, not to be mean, Pegasus, I appreciate you sending in the replay, but you can't keep playing mediocre to bad cards and keep leaving your premium cards collecting dust. That's just not the way to play the game here. Now he plays Moss? Like, now he cares about plants? Also, 5 microbe tags? Worms alert? Worms gaming? Wow. Alright. Do you think he's gonna put it on the GHG or the ants with this AAA? I'm betting the ants. That's the one he's done so far, but I would recommend the GHG. And it is ants. Ants. In his pants. Domed Crater. Well, that's a shame. You'd like to play Domed Crater over Corporate Stronghold, but it's not playable because we're above 7%, so oh well. Ooh, we're selling 4 cards to play Permafrost Extraction? But like kelp and NRA and insects and stuff. I guess permafrost is money neutral because we're getting the titanium from it, so it's not like that bad, but still. Our opponent has 47 heat. I think I would take the fish. At this point, if they play the ore processor, fine, whatever. Okay. Well, maybe not. Okay, we are doing the fish. All right. Well, now we have an animal or two with birds. We have advanced ecosystems, so I would take the advanced ecosystems with viral enhancers. Seems pretty good. Cut the ore processor, I guess. Yeah. Okay. And then buy. Do we even buy fish? Like, honestly, we already have birds. Doesn't seem that good to me. But, oh well. You could make an argument for both. There's a chance heat flies here with Deimos at play. And then fish comes on earlier, but, whatever. We'll see what he does. Sure, you can keep 2. Personally, I think we're a little poor. I probably would not have kept the fish, but, Okay, we're finally doing it. We are finally getting NRA down in Gen 11. It has been 9 gens since we bought this card, and we are finally playing it. The delay in getting these power cards on has cost us so much, and it's been for such mediocre payoffs. Yeah, it's just been hard, this game. Oh, and we can afford Deimos as well. Well, now. That's pretty nice. I didn't realize we had that much money. Okay. Convoy from Europa from our opponent. More plants for us. And they convert next to their city. Okay. So I think we're supposed to convert for 4 cashback here. Okay, nice. Yeah, if we hadn't kept the fish, we could sell like urbanized area and play kelp farming, and that feels really good to me because then we can then get another conversion, which I'd like a lot. We could also raise the heat and play the fish now, which is okay. I would prefer kelp farming to fish, I think. But I do think you're supposed to raise the heat because our opponent has 5 heat bumps saved up, so I imagine they're going to want to use it all here. They're being a little indecisive. They're funding scientists. Yeah, I think scientists is pretty safe, and they're tapping us. What rude. Alright, so we are doing the fish. I think kelp farming was more impactful than fish, but fine. Shuttles. Okay, our opponent's finally finding a way to spin some titanium. Still 14 to go. This is why excess minerals can be very dangerous, especially when you have no permanent card draw. Marzu's been doing him some work, but with no permanent card draw, it's real dangerous to go this high in minerals in terms of efficiency. Whoa, we got the worms! Oh my goodness, imagine if you got the 3 prod worms. Ridiculous. Phew. Cupola City for 3 points. That's kind of scary. Pretty good for him. Is he gonna eat it again? Oh, the Martian Rails is worth 3 now. It's almost paid for itself. Oh no, power infrastructure? Oh my gosh, that's one of the best cards in the deck for him. Now he gets to turn all this tin energy to money every turn now because he doesn't need the heat anymore. Uh-oh. That is really bad. Oh, and predators! No! Our fish! Oh, this is... I think this is why kelp farming was better. Oh, that sucks. Okay. It's looking bad. I'll be perfectly honest with you guys. It's looking bad. The only reason that it looks like we're winning by a lot right now is because miners flipped. It's not going to stay flipped for long. Oh, and he has large convoy now too. All on the predators. Okay, that's pretty good. Mining expedition. Killing some of our plants, getting rid of the oxygen. And he's not taking the heat? Why not? Just want to make sure we have to stay in this game? Like, I don't know, man. I don't get that. Well, I do like Noctis City. The problem is it's not very good for us because we already have Open City and only 1 power. And yet, I don't want to give it to our opponent, so I guess you take the Noctis City here. Standard Tech. Okay, so I've said before, Standard Tech with Credit Core is really good. that doesn't apply when it's Gen 12, in my opinion. I don't think you should give him Noctis City here. Take the Asteroid Mining Consortium, yeah. I would keep none. This all seems pretty bad. Okay, standard tech. I don't like it, but we'll see how it works out for him. Yeah, Thermalist Fund. No one was surprised by that. But you're killing Thermalist. Just take the heat, dude. Guess he's afraid of us ending. Food Factory. Ugh. Great card. Not. Alright, so here's a good chance to talk about a scenario you might find yourself in. Your opponent has predators. You have fish. What should you do? So obviously predators eat fish. So this is a very common thing here. If you have one animal and fish and he eats your fish, you should not take your fish. You are only feeding into the predators. If you are near the end of the game, as in you think it's going to go 1 or 2 more gens at max, and you have at least 2 animals on the fish, keep taking the fish because you at least are keeping 1 point, and your opponent is already going to probably get full points anyway from it, so might as well just keep the points you can. In this case, if we're expecting the game to end this gen, I do agree with keep using fish in this situation. However, it is unfortunate his predators will continue snacking on our fish, and I don't really know how we come back and win from this position. Alright, yeah, Noctis City comes down. Our opponent gets a... Really? An SP City over there? You think that the Martian Rails is going to reward you? The immigration shuttles, I guess? Oosh. I don't know about that. You do get the money back, I suppose. Alright, so another power card of ours has finally come down in Gen 12. Kind of too little too late. And by giving him Noctis City, now we're giving him VP as well. I don't like that. At least we can play birds on him now. Make his predators 2 full. Okay. So that is what we're doing. Special design to cycle something to then... Alright, then we're doing advanced ecosystem. So we're scoring points as best we can. Right now Miner's tied, so the score looks pretty close, but if we spend any minerals, he's going to be ahead by 5. Or by 3. Martian Rail's finally earning its income, so I guess I didn't have faith. I didn't see the vision that Reverse did here, so it's finally paying off. GHG bacteria to once again eat it with your ants, I assume. Like, I would not recommend that line of action, but you do you, buddy. Alright, we're finally playing insects. 5 prod is good, but it's Gen 12, so it doesn't really matter, is the unfortunate reality of it. Selling the card, just seeing what happens. Our opponent gets 10 cash, and SP's a greenery. So they can end the game now if they want to end it. We play Open City. That's good, but Open City is 2 points, really. And we've now forfeited any chance on Miner. We do get to urbanize the area. That's kind of nice for 2 points, but we don't have the power to do that, so it doesn't actually work. Guess with standard tech, maybe we're at 16, 21. No, doesn't work there. And we get commercial district anyway. Yikes. We take our heat with a SP asteroid. I think Pegasus is saying, I recognize I lost. I'm just going to take the points where I can. And our opponent finally takes his heat. And yeah, that's going to be the game. We get 2 more points coming in. From greeneries, I guess 3 since one of them was touching a city. And yeah, we lose by 3 points. So, unfortunate. The lessons I think we can all kind of take away from here is that when you have too many good cards and no development, it can be a real challenge to actually go forward and play the really good cards. So sometimes you have to be very disciplined with what you're doing. And that means you're not wasting any money on anything that does not advance you towards your game plan. The giant space mirror was money wasted, not towards our game plan. The deep well heating was money wasted, not towards our game plan. Skipping AI Central was leading us away from our game plan. Uh, then not getting anti-grav down led us away from our game plan. You can see how we had a clear science game plan in Gen 2, and then we went off to try and terraform, but terraform inefficiently and got us in trouble. If we were Ecoline, I think we'd have been okay. Honestly, the fact that we only lost by 3 points means that with Ecoline getting the passive greeneries down, I think we could have won this game still. And NRA down the Gen sooner since we have the plant tag built in. But the fact we were credit core meant that we were just too slow in developing the power cards of NRA, insects, and kelp farming, and we paid for it as the result. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll catch you guys next time, and let me know if there's any other games you guys think are interesting or have some cool scenarios that you want for me to review, and I'll take a look at them. Thanks.